welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarny community. Hey, returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Monday with me. Mondays are Make Along Monday updates. So I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a weekend. We had fall. Fall has come to Central Florida. Currently, as we speak, it is 57 degrees outside. I know that doesn't sound cold to a lot of you, and some of you, that's your high temperature of the day. Around here, 57 degrees is cold. Although I do have my windows open, and the fresh air does feel wonderful, and it's not humid, and we're in for a stretch of beautiful weather here. So our fall is this week. I don't know what's going to happen after that. It just seems like we get this one stretch of fall weather and then it turns back to summer around here. So I'm looking forward to being a little on the chilly side for a couple of days, and I'm okay with that. I did get some crocheting done. I finished a boggy blanket, and I came up with a way to keep myself engaged with the boggy blankets without getting burned out and still being able to work on all of my other things. So here's what's going to happen. Monday through Saturday morning is going to be, I'm just going to work on boggy blankets. So this morning, I will start my next boggy blanket. And it usually takes me, because I'm doing all other things, I'm not sitting constantly. Like today I have to run my husband to the doctor's. So I will start with one boggy blanket and work on it. And I'll probably finish it tomorrow morning. And then start another one and work on it Tuesday, and then finish it on Wednesday. And give myself maybe a day to do some other things, and then start one on Thursday, finish it on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday I work on other things. I don't do any boggy blankets. That way I think I can get 3 blankets done in a week. I can still get some other projects done that I want to get done, and I don't get burned out on the squares, and I still get some things done that I want to get done other than the squares, because I do want to do the squares. I do want to get the blankets done. So that seems to be working out for me. So the weekend I got to do some fun things, that, my make-alongs, and I started another new project. So let's update you on my make-alongs real quick. I'm not going to show you the Double Dog Dare Knit blanket that I'm doing with Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, because right now it's just back and forth knitting, and there's no progress to really show. So when I'm done with it, I will show you the finished project. Should take me a couple more weeks, which is about a good thing, because I'm about done with this blanket. We've been working on it since January, and I'm really kind of over it. I realize knitting is a slow process, but holy Moses, I am done with this blanket. I want to try something else. So we'll be picking out another knit project to do here real soon. Something small, something simple, that's going to add in one more technique. I want to learn how to knit in the round. So I'm thinking cowl, and I think I've picked one out. So I think that's what my next project's going to be, but it's not going to be one that's going to take me months and months and months. I'm talking one that's going to take me a couple weeks, maybe. The next project that I'm working on is the Judy's Creations and Crochet flower cal, where she pops up a picture of a beautiful flower of the month, and you have to take inspiration from the picture, from the colors, and come up with something. So here's the picture. It's marigolds this month, and I am making the Crochet Sweater Scarf by Wilma Westenberg. It is a pattern on Ravelry. She has a free version on her blog, or you can buy the ad-free PDF. I love this pattern, but I didn't do the math right. This is going to be way bigger than what her pattern calls for. But I think I can still make it work. I mean, it's just a wraparound sweater with sleeves. I think it'll be okay. This is how far I've gotten on this. So yeah, it's gotten huge. So I'm on the last section of the canyon color. Then I just have, where am I at? Let's see. Okay, I do the canyon and then I do the Himalayan salt. So we're pretty good on that. And then I'll start the sleeves, and the sleeves are going to be in green. The colors I am using are the Color Theory in Himalayan salt, bee pollen. What's this one? This one is, where did I miss that one? Okay, and canyon. So those three, plus I pulled out of my wall over there. Where is some of my Mona Lisa Nako, which is this maroon. So those are the colors. And then I'm going to use the green for the sleeves. But somehow I got this Dijon in there, and I didn't even know it was in there. I wonder if I can make a stripe sleeve. I might add some of this Dijon in. But I'm loving this. I love this yarn. It makes a really, really, really nice fabric. I'm hoping that someone had made a comment that it doesn't wash very well. So I'm hoping that I can figure out a way to mitigate that. But look at that. Isn't that really just a really nice stitch definition on this yarn? It's soft. It's not overly heavy. It's going to be the perfect warmth without adding a lot of bulk. It is a number 4, 100% acrylic. It says washable and dryable. Each one of these little skeins is 246 yards. And I have used one skein for each block. So this has only taken me 3 of the skeins, one of each color, plus a little over half of the maroon to get to this. So I just have a little bit more to do on this one, this color, and then back to the Himalayan salt, and then the scarf will be done, and then I just have to add in the sleeves. And I am going to add the thumb holes on the sleeves. I watched a couple of videos. I looked at a couple of patterns. I think I can do it. I think it'll be really cute. Because everybody, you pull it up over your hands and you just stick your thumb in, and then it'll just be a nice little warmth thing to throw on without adding a ton of bulk. That yarn is really, really nice. I wish I had picked up some more when it was on sale, but oh well, I've got others. We'll figure something out. So that is the Judy's Creations and crochet sweater scarf that I'm doing. The next thing that I'm doing is luck of the draw. Okay, luck of the draw, is it was the brainchild of Nan from Nan's Next Knots. You pick your 8-9 colors, and then you let Lynette from Charmed Grammy Crochet or Jax from Creations by Jax tell you what number to use. You number your colors 1 through 8, and then you have a main color. It's a fun way to stash bust. It's a fun way to come up with something without having to overthink it. Put together some colors that you really like together, and then somebody else will tell you what order to put them in. And it's a fun thing to do. It's a once a week project that can sit for, you know, until you get to it once a week. We are doing 15 weeks, I believe, in order to have it done in time to be a boggy blanket if you so choose. If not, then you make anything you want. I have seen people make sweaters, blankets, of course, amigurumi snake, just washcloths, dishcloths, ruanas, baskets, you know, whatever your imagination can come up with that you need extra colors for, this is the one you can do it with. I am doing Jax, Creations by Jax came up with a square for this. So you can either do squares or one big continuous square. I'm doing one big continuous square. And it's an adaptation of the original Luck of the Draw pattern from Nan's Next Knots, but she's made it into a square. That's what I'm doing. So my main color is this Red Heart Roll With It tweed. The color I'm using is called, I want to say Stormy Blues. And it's just this variegated grays and blue that's almost a purpley blue, and some creamy white in it. It's really pretty. My various colors are shades of blue and tan and cream and gray, and we're into week number 2. So this was week 1 down here with the main color, and then the light blue was week 1. Then I did the main color, and week 2. Week 2's color, I used a little bit of the darkest gray off of one of my bobbins. Excuse me. It's anti-pilling acrylic, and it goes, the light blue was Nako Mona Lisa, so it's anti-pilling. This is going to be a really fun, nice blanket. The pattern is easy. 3 rows of, you know, double crochets, a row of double crochet, then a row of window, then a row of double crochet. Super easy, super fast. It's going to be a really nice blanket for Boggy Creek. It'll be a 40 by 40 square and one more blanket for the kids. So that is luck of the draw so far. And I can't wait till next week to find out what the next color is going to be, because I think I really like the color palette that I picked out on this one. So that is that. I don't know if you saw my Facebook or Instagram post yesterday. I'm going to pop a picture here. I made this scarf 2 years ago, probably going on 3 years ago. And I posted it as a, I don't remember, as a profile picture or something. And every once in a while, and I would say probably at least once a month, I will get a message from somebody. Oh my God, I love this scarf. Where's the pattern? I'd buy that pattern. I need to have this pattern. And to be honest with you guys, there was no pattern. At the time, I didn't know anything about pattern writing. I just made, believe it or not, this scarf, I took a section of a blanket that I was doing with Mikey at the Crochet Crowd and turned it into a scarf. So I just took the stitch that he was doing, because I liked it, and turned it into a scarf. I used a Karen anniversary cake, which is no longer available. So I'm gonna try to recreate it using some, I have some Premier Chunky Tweed, I think. I might use that. Or the Serenity Chunky in a tweed color. I'm gonna see if that'll work out. And I'm gonna try to write down the pattern. My daughter currently owns this scarf, so I had her send me a couple of close-up pictures, because when I did it, I just kind of winged it and just put it together. Um, so I'm going to see if I can't get, based off the pictures that I had my daughter take of it, see if I can't recreate it for some, because so many people have asked about it. I have also started recreating the white scarf that I did for my daughter's friend. The one I did with the ice cream yarn. I've started to recreate that in a number 3 yarn. I'm using the butterfly yarn from Hobie that I have to see if it will translate into a lighter weight yarn, because that one was really heavy in the 4 weight yarn. So I'm going to see if I can translate it into a 3 weight yarn and see if I can't get the pattern written for a 3 or 4 weight yarn. So I've got a lot of cool ideas in my head that I'd like to get the patterns written down for. So be on the lookout for those. I know I'm going to do a tutorial for the white scarf. I think we're calling it the Romantic Boho Wrap is what my daughter came up with. I think that's what we're going to call it. It's the Romantic Boho Wrap. So, and I don't know what I'm going to call that other scarf. We'll come up with something. So be on the lookout for those. I seriously, not until after the first year, for as far as tutorials go and patterns go. But I'm going to be working on them to see if it will work, if I can get it to work out. I don't have a lot of 6 weight yarn, and I think that scarf that I did has to, because of the way the stitches, I think it has to be done in some bulky yarn. So I'm gonna have to see what I've got here. Is I don't have a whole lot left, but well, I'll make something work, because I don't want to buy any yarn, because I really don't ever use bulky yarn. I just did get some from, and I'll show you my Hirschner's yarn haul on Wednesday. I got some of the alpaca blend that they had, that it's a number 6. I'll see if maybe I can make that work. Ooh, interesting. Anyway, yeah, that's Make Along Monday, guys. I've got squares put together in boxes for the next baggy blanket that I'm going to be working on today. I've got I've made some really great progress on the Mulberry Street shawl that I'm doing. That was the Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches pattern that I absolutely love, and can't wait to get that one done. So I've got some stuff to show you on Wednesday. Don't forget, you gotta, today is the what is today? 16th of October. So if you have your squares ready, get them in the mail to me, because I'm taking them until November 1st. And so we're moved up the deadline to, October 31st, November 1st is going to be the cutoff as far as Boggy Creek squares. So get those in the mail to me. I got a ton over the weekend. So we have a lot to go through again on Friday. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Have a wonderful week. Stay creative. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. But above all, be kind to everyone. And we'll talk to you on Wednesday.